Saturday. I'm so glad we're all here together to celebrate this really messed up situation. Tuesday, August 25th, SWAT teams were assembled in New York City to go and raid the homes of 7 employees of Rentboy.com. I was talking to one of my friends, good friends, these are good friends, who all of a sudden got busted in by the cops with armed guards, and he said, you know, you could have just called. Exactly. I don't know why our tax dollars are going to Homeland Security and NYPD busting down these homes. As Mark said, I'm Mr. Pam. I'm a proud gay pornographer and lived in San Francisco for 20 years now. I was fighting the rights of escorts, strippers back when I started, and now I'm knee-deep in balls and gay porn. I love my gay boys. They're awesome. They keep me going. They drive me a little nuts at times, but I love them. Rentboy also was a part of our gay porn community. The escorts and pornographers kind of cross paths a lot. I don't know why. Sex, fun. I had worked on a lot of events with Rentboy over the last 7 years. They're not just a website, they're a community. Part of our LGBT community, our sex rights community, pleasure activist community, and it literally broke my heart when this happened to some of my really good friends last week. I was naked, getting ready for work, and all of a sudden one of my friends, hi, texted me and said, did you hear what happened to Rentboy? And I saw New York One had posted the first story, which half of it was incorrect. They had run this website for 17 years, and everything was fine. They put on some of the best parties in the world. I'm just saying, Hustler Hall, thank you. And it was a community. They also just recently started a scholarship program to help escorts who are in need to further their education. Ironically, a week later, after they launched the scholarship program, is when they all got raided and thrown in jail. And this is a severe trauma that these people are going through. And I literally have been crying all last week. And this week, I'm angry. I'm fucking pissed. This is not fair, because I'm a pornographer. I love what I do. Who knows who's next? I hired 2 boys off Rentboy. Honestly, I would go through Rentboy all the time and see who's available. Have them come over to my house, and because I'm holding a camera, everything we were doing was legal. If I hired the same 2 boys to come over and give me a little sexy show, the same thing would be illegal. I don't understand. Again, I don't want my job to be illegal next month, the month after. I don't want Homeland Security busting down my door. But we all have to stand up for each other and watch out for this. Sorry, I messed up. Rentboy also put on the Hookie Awards. You know, this is an awesome award ceremony. It's in New York. They had it for the past, I believe, 7 years, and they had asked me to host the red carpet. Not all of us get to walk a red carpet in our lives. You know, we all don't get to go to the Grammys and sing. You know, the equivalent to escorting well, you know what you do in your private life. But I had the honor to interview these guys who were nominated for awards. Again, it's kind of an alternative awards ceremony. They have the best ass, best body, best boyfriend fantasy. And not all the guys, you know, came from the best upbringing. Some of them just did not have supportive parents. Some of them just got out of the military. Some of them are paying for school, and this is their time to shine and get an award and have it be on their mantle and say, I won something because I did something good. It was an honor to be there. Members of RuPaul's Drag Race was there, and ironically the awards was held across the street from a police station, and I thought it was a little odd, you know, we're having this escort award ceremony. It's like the Miss Universe of prostitution. But, you know, jaywalking's illegal, sodomy's illegal in some states, so, you know, let's go for it. Unfortunately, the hookies will be no more. I'm very sad about that. I think generally I just want to demystify escorting. You know, a lot of people, even my old roommate, I was telling her about this rally, and she said, I don't want to bring my baby there, there's prostitutes. I'm like, seriously, girl? Like, really? We're still friends, and what, you're going to come here and all of a sudden the prostitutes, the creepy prostitutes are going to get you? No, not so much. Or people think about, you know that scene in Les Miserables with Anne Hathaway, you know, it's just very sad, and she just sold her long, beautiful hair for a muffin. That's not really what it's about anymore, at all. People come to escorting as they do pornography for many, many, many different reasons. I do have a lot of friends, obviously, who are escorts, and I've actually dated many, many escorts. I have a running joke with my friends that I tend to date gay hookers. I have a hard time going on Match.com or anything because that category is not listed, and those are the people I generally have things in common with. Many times, my boyfriend in New York was a really, really well-known escort, and I would walk him to his client's house, have a good time, honey. Oh, hope your client's really nice. Yay, bye, I'll see you in an hour. He'd have in-calls, the client would show up, and I'd kind of sneak down the hallway pretending like I was somebody who lived in the building, and then they'd come in. Was that Mr. Pam? Yeah, okay. People come, generally male escorts, they go into escorting in their 20s because they need money. Jobs in your 20s generally are really shit jobs. Okay, you're working in a restaurant, you're cleaning up puke in one of the bars in the Castro, you are lining up clothes at a retail. You're making $15 an hour versus $250 an hour. I don't know, I might go for the $250. Also, it lets you afford to go to school. You have extra time, you could do your art, you could go to hairstyling school. Just have time for your friends and really concentrate on your future. That's why a lot of boys in their 20s go into escorting. Guys in their 30s go into escorting because usually they already have a job. They have their career set, and as we know, San Francisco is one of the most expensive cities in the world, so we gotta pay rent somehow. So they're paying rent, they're subsidizing their income, and also they're having sex anyway, so why not make somebody happy and also get paid for it? Hello? Escorts in their 40s, male escorts in their 40s, generally, there's a reason why they're still doing it, and it's usually really big. So they owe it to America to share their wealth endowment with the world, and I think it's a crime for them not to. Let's see. People say that escorts don't pay taxes. Well, no, they do. I generally pay taxes every day, but my boyfriend type person set up an LLC for himself. He pays taxes. He writes off things like condoms and lube and his health care. So people who say escorts don't pay taxes, sorry, that's bullshit. Thank you. Also, diseases. Escorts are full of diseases. I'm sorry, but if you're an escort and you get an STD, you're not working. There's huge incentive for you to go and stay safe, stay STD free. What I call a dick cold. Yes, little things happen, but I swear I think more people visiting Magnet early Monday morning are the general community and not escorts, because it's in their best interest to keep them genitally healthy. Exactly. Escorts has also been on the forefront for condom use. They have to negotiate safer sex 5 times a day, if they're lucky. So they're used to talking about condoms. They're also on the forefront of PrEP usage. Yes, PrEP, thank you. PrEP is Truvada. It is proven now 99% effective against the spread of HIV. And my hooker friends, thank you so much for speaking out. Love you about that, and just spreading the word. And let's see, to bring it home, I want to thank everybody for coming here today. You just being here, whether intentionally is a political act, or if you're just walking by buying some new shoes and stopping and listening, I want to thank you too. I think our big message is to decriminalize escorting. If I say if I say escorts, will you say rights? Ready? Right. Escort. Right. Escort. Right. Escort. Right. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Thank you.